Everyone seems to be having an opinion on the future these days. I want to have one too. So I checked out Andreessen Horowitz's list of Marketplace 100 to see what the future of shopping is going to look like online. Andreessen Horowitz predicts that the future of shopping is going to be entertainment based.
We grew up watching infomercials. We know that video is fantastic as a way to sell things. Whether it's short video, pre-recorded video, live video, they all bring nuances and flavors to marketplaces that ultimately give buyers more conviction in what they're buying and more joy and delight.
What's that all about? In the Marketplace 100 list, Andreessen Horowitz is predicting that Whatnot and ShopShops are going to be the future of livestream shopping and entertainment-based shopping. ShopShops products and target demographic honestly don't fit my interest. They basically sell jewelry and expensive Gucci stuff, so I'm going to be focusing on Whatnot. On Whatnot, sellers set up their live streams and they sell anything from baseball cards, sneakers, collectibles, vintage clothes. They host garage sales. So as a buyer, I can just tune in and try to place a bid at the auctions for some of the items, or I can buy directly from the marketplace. The whole selling process can get even more complicated when sellers choose to gamify the way that they're hosting their live streams. So this guy is doing a really interesting concept of having people enter a raffle by buying products. So then he puts the ball that the people win in his little bingo machine, and I guess they can enter a raffle to win this shoe. Since the prediction from Andreessen Horowitz is entertainment-based shopping, I wanted to see what the entertainment portion was about. From what I could tell, the entertainment comes from three elements: the live stream, the auction, and the drops. The live streaming aspect can be fun, but you really need to consider the fact that the sellers on the platform are shop owners, small business owners. They might not be there to entertain you more than they're trying to be there to sell you their products. I visited my local sneaker and vintage shop, Zeds, so that I could get some perspective on what they feel about Whatnot.
This is my brother Chase. I'm Zach, by the way.
Okay. So do you have a lot of items that don't sell out, and at some point you're trying to figure out how to get rid of that stock?
And then eBay is what we do. And I guess that's something where, Whatnot would be an option.
Right.
But for us, like, eBay was what we used before we even had a storefront. But eBay's just been like good old faithful for us over the years.
And would you guys rely on auctioning, bidding, or
mostly buy it now price, and we'll take offers.
Yeah, I think a big part of being on Whatnot is being the person behind it, being that salesperson.
Yeah. You bring your personality.
And I'd be open to it, but it does come down to the time, I guess.
The entertainment aspect with a live stream also ranges through different aspects. For example, I just entered a free giveaway and I won a free $50 pair of socks from Bape, from the seller.
Free set of Bape sacks, flour, dog, double G. Appreciate you, gang. I'm gonna toss one.
They're pretty good socks. It was an interesting aspect of placing a comment on someone's live stream and they respond immediately.
Let's Blazers. Yeah, I do have men's 11.5s. I have Adidas and Under Armour. Adidas and Under Armour. Let me know if you want to see any of those.
Whatnot is still a platform in its youth, so I don't doubt that the entertainment aspect of Whatnot is going to change and become better over time as sellers learn how to be more entertaining, or they hire people to be more entertaining. The auction. The auctions are pretty entertaining. Most bids start at $1, and you can also pre-bid if you're really interested in an item. I found a pair of sneakers that I was interested in, and I placed a pre-bid on it. That sort of screwed me in the final price that I ended up paying when I actually bought the shoes. And the reason it screwed me over was because of a rush that I felt during the actual bidding of the shoes.
My goodness, it should not be under 155, 4, 3, get clicking. 88 bucks.
Okay. I ended up winning the auction, and I ended up paying for $99 for a pair of shoes that were worth $140. Okay, these are pre-owned. I didn't even know these were pre-owned. I don't know if the seller mentioned that in the live stream. Everything's clean, but the soles indicate the pre-owned. The rush of a bid may have got to me, and I didn't realize that these were pre-owned. I do sound disappointed unboxing it, but however, the shoes are pretty good, even though they were pre-owned. Number 3 is the drops. The drops are basically a take on what Nike does on their sneakers app. You can participate in a drop by signing up on the app, and you will end up paying for a $700 pair of shoes at the discounted price that is shown. And I'm guessing the shoes are gonna be coming directly from Whatnot and not from a seller on the platform. It was crazy because I signed up at minute 1 and I was the third person to sign up, and within 5 minutes there was already 80 people. I think right now there's 3,000 people that have already signed up. I am very confident in saying that my chances of winning that pair of shoes is 0. Yeah, I didn't do that probability math correctly, but yeah, I still didn't win, so I guess I wasn't too wrong. However, if I was really interested in winning that pair of shoes, I would actually hustle for it. I'd share my link out there, I'd probably have a few friends, I'd probably even create a few accounts so that I could sign up and try to win that pair of shoes. But is that entertaining? No. It's more of a disappointment that I'm signing myself up for. So is the future of shopping really through entertainment? There is definitely a potential there. I would not sleep on Whatnot. The reason why shopping online is so beautiful to me is that I can do my research and I don't have to interact with people. So that's why you have to take shopping on Whatnot with a grain of salt. A lot of these store owners have a stock in their shops. When I spoke to the shop owners at Zeds, they told me that they were carrying a lot of these sizes for the shoes that they had on display.
Like, what sizes are you carrying usually?
Right now, as small as 5 men's, which would then be a women's 6.5,
okay,
all the way up to 14. And we'll take 15 and 16 if we're able to, especially during like the season.
However, on Whatnot, it definitely felt like a lot of the items were items that didn't manage to get sold from these shop owners, and they were trying to simply get rid of it through these auctions very quickly and keep the inventory moving.
We're on 5-4. Chat, we're at $6 on a brand new Air Force 5, 4, 3, 2, 0. No, that's not okay. Half of retail.
And that's the thing with Whatnot. Some of the items that are being sold are timeless, so it's really easy to be selling a pair of sneakers. But when it comes to other items, like an old laptop, it gets a little harder. I also don't think of Whatnot when it comes to a lot of my shopping necessities. For example, I love my plants. I take care of my plants and I do a lot of research so that they can propagate and they can be better. However, when it comes to purchasing items to take care of my plants, Whatnot is definitely not the first platform that I'm thinking about. And that makes sense because Whatnot is more of a product discovery platform than anything else. Since signing up to become a seller on the platform is pretty easy, I wanted to cover quickly what it meant to be a seller there. When I spoke to the guys at Zeds, they explained to me how they got business. The first one was getting walk-in traffic in their store. The second one was their Instagram and Shopify website.
Okay.
And just we've spent a lot of time building our Instagram following. We have like 25,000, close to 26. And then we use Shopify, so you can shop directly from our post. For example, and all these Sopranos items are on our website, but these are like higher end $100 shirts.
Whatnot would simply create another avenue for them to keep their inventory moving. Pittsburgh is a college town and the target demographic lives in the area. They can walk in or they can follow them and have an actual interest in maintaining a relationship with that store. However, another store based in Cumberland, Maryland, for example, would have a slightly harder time getting that walk-in customer.
They're killing it. It's called The Joint on Pine, but they do Whatnot all the time, and they're, like I said, making TikToks. And let me see, I think
Hey guys, it's back here at The Joint here to update you tonight. We are going live on Whatnot at 7:15, slinging vintage and other goodies. We got a new website drop.
So for that store in Cumberland, Maryland, it makes more sense for them to actually join Whatnot and keep a live stream going during the day so that their inventory is still moving even though the store is quiet throughout the day. If you are a shop owner, selling on Whatnot is not the same as listing your inventory on your website or on eBay. The cool part about having an online store or eBay is that you can have a storefront and have the parallel business running online as well.
Does a lot of, a lot of the online, a lot of the eBay.
Yeah, I don't mind, just posting up and doing that
Yeah.
for a couple hours.
And we do have like certain things, like he just mentioned this the other day, like if it's on our website, it's super easy to just copy and paste. The work's already done. Measurements are taken, pictures are taken, copy and paste it onto eBay.
Okay.
And then we're shipping it all over the United States.
On Whatnot, unless you have your nephew who loves live streaming become your store representative on Whatnot, you can't really be doing your store and your live stream in parallel. However, there was an interesting observation that happened when I demoed the app to the boys at Zeds.
Apparently stores look down on you going in barefoot.
How fast does it end?
So you can set how long your auction was? So your auction.
Yeah.
Because like selling a pair of Under Armour slide, that's like almost impossible.
Yeah.
So the pair of Under Armour that the boys at Zeds would have trouble selling and getting off their inventory was sold pretty easily on Whatnot. Exploring a different target demographic on Whatnot would be very cool for a lot of these store owners. I think I actually managed to convince these guys to sign up to Whatnot.
They would have like extra time to do that, but I know that's. We might have to look into it, honestly.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to cover from the seller's perspective. Is live stream shopping really the future of shopping though? I think we need to give that modality a chance to see where it goes from here. Thumbs up.